Alright, since some people on this random site that I noticed a few days ago asked me to do a vocal tutorial video, you got it. So the before I start, don't ask why my eye is a little red. I actually had my contact in there and it was like burning like holy hell. So it's not like I'm sick or anything. It's just a little irritated right now. But let's get this started. The first thing that I'm going to be showing is that throat singing, like that low guttural throat singing stuff that I do. It's actually heard in like Slaying Pigs of Today's Society, the questioning of your false beliefs, or I guess what is the other song? Sacrifice like sheep. Those are like some songs that I play live, except for questioning your false beliefs. I never really played that live, but I may bring it to my set at some point. I was like, it's one of those longer songs that I have, but I never really played it live, even though it's a really good song. But the way you can do it is like just really, I guess you could say it's like based on like two notes or something like that. But I haven't got the hang of like actual clean of it because I just recently started doing it the other day. But I've been doing the more raspy and low guttural kind for the last year and a half. But basically, on the low guttural, all you have to do is like tighten the muscles down here, and like I'll just probably show you. That's pretty much what it looks like when you're tightening the muscles and pushing out your voice box, and you get this. I was like, it's basically throat singing, but in a very low growl, and plus you're opening your windpipes a little bit as well. So like the thing you have to do is like basically to learn how to do throat singing like or like you pretty much have to start out like with clean so it makes more sense. I'm still not that good at it, but I'll get the hang of it at some point. The second vocals that I'm going to be showing is that called Snorts. It's known for bands like Sperm Swamp, I believe. And I used them in my cover for Swallowing the Seeds of an Elderly Deer and from Goodalox and my song Indian Bukkake Stew on my EP or demo guttural shit music that I pretty much released this year. I mean, it's not technically released yet, but it's mainly because I don't have artwork for it because I'm a broke ass motherfucker. And basically it's just like making like that noises like pig noise that everybody does. Like you're just doing that, but you're putting it on like on the side of your mouth. It's fucking retarded, but some bands do it, and so I started doing it just to be hilarious. And of course, some people I'm related to kind of laugh at it. I was like, well, yeah, of course you're supposed to laugh at it. I'm not being serious when I'm doing that shit. But I think the other vocals that I've known, the original vocals I've known for a very long time, is like Inhales. I don't really do them live anymore after a recent decision to just move to throat singing full time now. But like, I don't know how to explain how I do that, but mine are pretty freaking low, I guess, from what I've been told. Or like sometimes it sounds like stomach noises. It's fucking weird. But all I'm doing is breathing in and like trying to make a, I guess you could say you can make a grudge noise like. It sounds fucking horrible, but that's the best explanation on how to do it. But like pretty much how I get that low sound for pretty much all my vocals from the throats and that is just putting my tongue on the roof of my mouth. It's pretty hard to do that, but it's just the placing of my tongue on the roof of my mouth so I can get that low sound like with inhales and throat singing. That's basically what I do. I think like back in the day, I used to do these weird growls called I don't even know what to call them, but I just called them vomit growls. But I can't really do them anymore after having 2 years in rows with bronchitis. Kind of wish I still did them, but Like if you look up my old EP from 2012, you can hear that strange vocals. I don't do those anymore. Kind of sorry to say that, but that's about it. And I guess you could say like the last thing I have is probably like those high screams that I do for Labyrinth's Crescent Moon, but I'm not really that good at them because I don't really practice them that much, but I can attempt to do it. But I mean, the other night I did post a song, but it's just like the vocals are highly edited. If you actually heard them clean, they sound fucking horrible. And basically, all I'm doing is like a higher version of throat singing. If you actually pay attention to what I'm doing, and like I'm just pushing it out a little harder and a little higher, and it gives that kind of a scream sound, like goblin, like what Maniac from Mayhem did back in the day, before Attila rejoined the band. Or he's back in the band. I can't remember. I haven't really paid attention to Mayhem that much lately, but even though they're one of my favorite bands, I just prefer Burzum more. Even though that guy's a little bit of a nutcase. But I guess you could say that's pretty much all my vocals that I use mainly for live shows and all that kind of stuff. So I really hope this does help y'all out to having an understanding of what I do with my music. But if you want to know like what I do guitar wise, everything's basically jazz based. That's all it really is. Like if you really want to learn like if y'all want to, I guess a guitar lesson or the guitar tutorial, I'll definitely post one at some point, but it'll be a little harder because I'll be playing guitar and I can't really talk to the mic that much like I'm doing right now. But hope you all enjoyed.